will begin by starting with Representative Bojanowski.
Yes, thank you. To start, I can't understand why this bill is a priority when we have 1 in 7 high schoolers and 1 in 5 middle schoolers who have considered suicide in the last 12 months, when Kentucky ranks the highest in the nation in child mistreatment, when guns are the leading cause of death among children and teens, and when all the children in our state have had their learning disrupted for an entire year by a global pandemic. Instead of using our energy to address these critical issues, educators are trying to figure out the implications of a bill that is so vague that it is difficult to understand what ramifications are for our classrooms. Due process requires that a law provide fair warning and provides persons of ordinary intelligence a reasonable opportunity to know what is prohibited so that he may act accordingly. I have 2 master's degrees and a PhD, and I still don't know from reading the bill what is prohibited and what I'm not supposed to be teaching. I did an informal survey of my peers regarding their thoughts about the bill and got many requests for clarification. One teacher asked, how could anyone accurately teach about World War II and not mention Hitler's ideas, which included the idea that the Aryan race was superior to all others? And another stated, I am concerned about the portion of this bill that states that educators can't and shouldn't have classroom discussions that promote discomfort. It was number 7 in your bill. Much of history rightfully makes us uncomfortable. How can teachers provide honest historical information when they are afraid that they will be reprimanded for student discomfort? Wouldn't it be better if we focused our energies on providing every student with an opportunity to learn with all of the supports necessary to make that happen? I recently spoke with an alternative school teacher from JCPS. His students are on the last rung of the school to prison pipeline. He shared that 11 of his students have died by gun violence in the last 2 years. He also told me about the need for his students to see themselves in history, that there were great Black kings in Africa, that there was a Black Wall Street. They need to develop Black historical consciousness. He said, these are the things that are saving my kids. As you know, I'm a JCPS teacher. Our goal in JCPS is to close the achievement gaps between Black and white students, to ensure that our students have more teachers who look like them, to ensure that there's equitable access to accelerated programs, to put more Black and brown children in the curriculum so they can see themselves in the learning material, to help Black girls who have the lowest sense of belonging in the district to feel like they matter, and to examine why Black boys are disproportionately suspended from preschool. Is that okay?